Hello and welcome back to another video, and today I have my Cyberse Extra Link deck profile for you guys. So this deck, I actually have a very sentimental feeling for it because it was my first deck with the Link monsters and I absolutely love it. I think that the deck has gotten a huge upgrade with the game that got released. I released Signet Codec and of course Microcoder. Along with that, there have been sets that have been continuously supporting it with new cards, and I think that the deck is finally at the point where it can compete at a competitive level. So I definitely think that that is very, very cool to see. On top of that, I got even more support through what's called Eternity Code in the form of Access Code Talker and Parallel Exceed. So I think this deck is absolutely amazing, and definitely that this list is absolutely broken. If you guys want to check it out, then of course, give a like to this video, comment down below, and of course, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you guys did not enjoy the video up until now, then hit the dislike button twice just to be sure, and let's get ready for the video. So first off, we have Double Parallel Exceed. So this is a free rank 4, but that's not why we're running it. We are running it because it is an extender. As you can see, we are not running any Xyz monsters at all, but Parallel Exceed is an amazing Cyberse extenders. So we are running 2 Parallel Exceed. We are, of course, running the 1 Boot Staggered. So this card is kind of like the, what's it called? The Blue Mountain Butterspeed for Cyberse because it summons it when you normal summon a Cyberse monster. So it's definitely an amazing card. 1 Sim Tableau. This card's okay, but like it's an extender, so you run it, so that's fine. Next up, we have 3 Lady Debug. So the deck got hit when Lady Debug went to 1, but now it's at 3 again, so it's completely fine. Debug is broken because you can chain block it with Staggered, and on top of that, it searches a level 3 or lower Cyberse monster from your deck to your hand. Next up, we have Double Balancer Lord. Balancer Lord is a free extender because you normal summon it, and then you pay 1,000 life points, and you can normal summon it again in return. It's a double summon that isn't a neg-1, if that makes sense. Definitely a very, very good card. Next up, we have one of the new card, Code Radiator. So Code Radiator can be used as a link material for a Code Talker monster directly from your hand. So it's a way to link summon with monsters in your hand. So I absolutely love this card, and it's definitely an amazing card. All these cards are searchable, so you really don't need more than one of these cards at all. Next up, we have another amazing card. We have Double Cyberse Gadget. I love it as much as I love Balancer Lord and Debug. When it's normal summoned, you can special summon level 2 or lower monster in your graveyard in defense position. And so it's absolutely amazing. Of course, when it's sent from the field to the graveyard, it summons you a gadget token. So definitely a broken card. Next up, we have the 1 Widget Kid. Widget Kid is also searchable, so you don't really need it, but it's absolutely amazing in the fact that when it's normal or a special summon, you can special summon 1 Cyberse monster from your hand in defense position, regardless of the level of the anything like that. Definitely a broken card. Next up, we have 1 Backup Secretary, where when you control Cyberse monster, you can special it from your hand. Definitely an amazing, amazing card. 1 Sea Archiver, very self-explanatory. It's definitely good in the fact of recursion and extending. Next up, we have 1 of this card called Defcon Bird. So this card is cool because you can discard a Cyberse monster and then special summon it from your hand. And then once per turn, when your Cyberse monster is targeted for an attack, you can make its attack and defense become double its original attack, then you change it to defense position. So that lasts until the end of the damage step. So the thing about this card is that you can discard your Dotscaper or your Archiver or any card that you need in the graveyard and special summon. So not only is it an extender, but it gets your Cyberse monsters that you need into the graveyard. So definitely a broken card. Next up, we have Cyberse Converter. It's another backup secretary in a way. Definitely an amazing, amazing extender. We also have another 1 Link Infraflyer. Link Infraflyer is basically the same thing as Converter. Next up, we have Triple Microcoder. So this card can be used as a link material from your hand when you summon a Code Talker monster, and it searches your Sand Explorer traps directly from your deck to your hand if it was used as a material. So it searches your mining, and so it basically searches any Cyberse monster for you, and it's another extender for any of your Code Talker monsters, so it's absolutely broken. Definitely a really good 3-of. We have the 1 Dotscaper, as it is searchable you can do whatever you want with this card, but this card is mandatory. Whatever you say, this card is 100% mandatory for the deck. It's absolutely broken because, yeah, it just keeps coming back. It's so good. For our one ritual, we are running Paladin of Storm Dragon. So, this card is searchable along with the ritual spell, and at the same time, it can become an extender. And of course, it's really good at like summoning cards from your deck and removal and stuff. I really like the card. Onto the spells, we have one for one. Yeah, try saying that 10 times fast. Absolutely broken. You can summon your Dotscape from the deck. You can summon your Microcoder from deck. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Definitely a good card. Triple Signet Mining. This card just got a reprint, so it's much easier to get your hands on now. So congratulations. But at the same time, it is searchable off of Microcoder, so definitely also a mandatory card in the deck. We are running double Pot of Avarice because you are link summoning so much that you are 1,000,000% gonna have a bunch of monsters in your graveyard for Avarice to go for. Next up, we have one Gold Sark. Gold Sark banishes your Dotscaper or your Balancer Lord, so it's a free extend. Your Gold Sark is absolutely broken in the deck. Foolish Burial to send your Cyberse monsters from deck to graveyard in case you need one of them in the graveyard for a certain scenario. One Monster Reborn because, of course, like, it's really good in this deck with so many, like, link monsters and stuff. This card's absolutely, definitely amazing. We have one-time passcode. Basically, it's a free token. It's like a scapegoat, just different because it actually has attack and it's a Cyberse. And it only summons one token, of course, but definitely a very, very powerful card. One Signet Ritual, also very good, but it's just a ritual spell, nothing more, nothing less. It is searchable along with that with Cyber Switch, so definitely also very optimal. Speaking of optimal, we have Signet Optimization. You can also search this card off of Microcoder. Oh, and you can also search off the Signet Ritual off of Microcoder. But Optimization is definitely optimal in the deck. 100% an amazing, amazing card. Finally, we have the best spell in the deck. We have Triple Signet Codex. So Signet Codex came out of the new game, and basically it searches literally any Cyberse monster from your deck when you summon Code Talkers. It's absolutely broken, and if you are not running, this card is what allows it to be an extra link. It searches everything for you, and it's so broken that if you aren't running this card, then you're literally just an idiot because it's so good. No offense, by the way, I'm not calling you an idiot, but you would be if you're not running this card. Next up, we have the one Upstart Goblin, so we are playing a 39 deck, extra consistent over there. And of course, the one Signet Conflict for our going first negate as well. Signet Conflict is also searchable off of Microcoder. That is it for the main deck. I really like this main deck, and I think you guys will too when you see it throughout testing. Definitely absolutely broken. For the extra deck, we have one Mekk-Knight Crusadia Avermax. You usually have your extra link and Avermax on top of that, so definitely very good. One access code talker for when you go second or after you go first. Definitely a broken card. The one shooting code talker. So this card is your water code talker. So it searches, of course, your code Radiator from deck and your other ones with Signet Codex. So also mandatory. We have your X code talker, which will search for you your link info flyer and your parallel exceed with Signet Codec. We have Transcode Talker, the Earth one, which will of course search you your widget kid. We have Trigate Wizard over here, part of your extra link. Code Talker Inverted, your light Code Talker. So this one will search you all of your light monsters. So your Cyberse gadgets, your debugs, your Bouncer Lords, your backup secretary. So Inverted usually searches you like the normal summons basically with Signet Codec. And then of course double Code Talker to search your darks, which would be Sim Tablier and your Micro Coder. Next up we have Splash Mage because it makes Dotscaper a one card combo along with Link Rainbow and Valence and all that stuff. Definitely very good. We have one Cyber Switch. Cyber Switch will search you your Paladin and of course your Signet Ritual. Next up we have Talkback Lancer. So Talkback Lancer is a Link 1 Cyberse monster, so definitely very good as it gets your Dotscaper into the graveyard. We have the one Balinx because it's incredibly easy to go into and it is getting your Cyberse monsters into the graveyard. And for the exact same reason we have Link Disciple along with Link Devotee. So next up for that is it for the extra deck. And here are some other cards that I was thinking about playing the deck. but I decided not to play them. But yeah, here they are. We have the one power code talker. It would search your fires, but you aren't running fires. That's why I'm not running it. A second transcode talker, but you don't really have space. We have over here Detonate the Leader, also a very cool card, a Cyberse Link monster, and it has some decent effects. Update Jammer for the update transcode OTK. The Clock Spar toy along with to search your fusion spell, and then you can run Clock Wyvern and of course Clock Dragon. We have the Cyberse Wicked, Secure Gardener, Link Rebo, Magician as an alternative to Paladin. Magician is definitely very powerful. Another ritual if you really want, but Twin Twisters, Scapegoat, and a second optimization. You'll notice that I'm not running in the deck Clock Wyvern, but that's only up to personal preference. Definitely Clock Wyvern is an amazing card, and it is a one-card access code talker, so feel free to run the card if you want, but I personally think that in the Extra Link version, it's not as good as other cards. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you did not enjoy the video, then hit the dislike button twice just to be sure. And of course, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.